What's up guys, today's video is on the top 5 best Fujifilm cameras in 2021. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. If you're a beginner, we say check out the Fujifilm X-T200, also known as the best beginner Fujifilm camera that can be found on the market in 2021. The design of the X-T200 has been updated, mainly to adapt to the huge LCD screen, but also to be more comfortable for users to hold. The build quality is generally good, thanks mainly to the metal chassis. Due to the fact that the X-T200 now has a screen that occupies almost the entire back of the body, there's less space for physical controls. The most significant change is the exclusion of the directional keyboard, but in return, we get a real joystick. Now, although we already have covered the giant LCD screen of the camera, we still have to mention its electronic viewfinder. The EVF is the same as the X-T100, with an OLED panel of 2.36 million dots and a magnification of 0.62 times. And let's not forget the flash, which Fujifilm hid around the viewfinder's hump. The flash has a working range of 7 meters at a basic ISO camera value of 200. Despite being an entry-level camera and easy to use, Fujifilm still offers several areas in which the X-T200 can be adjusted. 2 unmarked buttons on the screen can have assigned functions, and the same goes for the 2 virtual buttons on the LCD screen. The only dial that can change its function is the one on the top left of the panel. The camera has separate automatic ISO modes for photos and videos. For photos, you can select basic ISO, maximum ISO, and minimum speed shutter, with an automatic adjustment that takes into account the focal length. For video, you can choose the sensitivity between ISO 400 and 6400, or leave it at auto ISO and let the camera understand. The X-T200 uses the renowned NP126S lithium-ion battery. The estimated battery life is 270 shots per charge using the LCD screen, which is below the average for this class, but putting the camera in economy mode increases that number to 450 shots. For the listed price, we are thoroughly impressed. The next product we'll talk about on a rundown for today is the Fujifilm X100V, which, in our opinion, is the best compact Fujifilm camera that can be found on the market in 2021. The Fuji X100V is a compact camera that is constantly improved, and now, in the last iteration, comes as a respectable weapon in the war to conquer the best possible photography with an ever wider arsenal of possibilities. Inside this small body is the most modern APS-C sensor that Fuji has to offer. The quite powerful foundation that the X100V shares with several popular high-quality models, the X Pro 3, as well as the duo X-T3 and X-T30, is guaranteed to give the results you expect. The sensor is the BSI-type backlit sensor, which brings increased photo detail and less noise in low-light situations. ISO sensitivity is from 160 to 12800. Burst is 11 FPS when a mechanical trigger is in use. We would dare to say that there is currently no better APS-C sensor on the market than this one produced by Fujifilm. Powerful and fast, this fella guarantees an exceptional response in operation, as well as fantastic photo processing. Autofocus has also been seen. It is a 425-point module that covers almost the entire frame. The focus is fast, precise, and will not disappoint. The star of this rangefinder, a hybrid viewfinder, has experienced a refresh in the form of a new OLED EVF. This advanced screen enhances the experience with its improved resolution at 3.69 megapixels and higher refresh rate, and at any time can give way to an optical viewfinder with a magnification of 0.52 times. The body itself, already standard in Fuji style, is designed in a retro style and captivates the quality of workmanship when you'll be aware as soon as you touch the device. With a nicely weighted mass, the body is convenient to use. A handful of physical controls and wheels make photography an immediate and fun process. Good stuff. A thumbs up from here. If you're looking for the best possible camera design, we say look no further than the Fujifilm X-E4, which deservedly won the title of the best Fujifilm camera design available on the market in 2021. The main changes of the new Fujifilm X-E4 undoubtedly focus on the design of the case. It is true that there is a very strong design guideline in the range, which X Pro 3 also follows. It really is without a doubt a trademark of the brand. A body of very straight lines. We can almost say that it's a brick. The small holder that served as the holder on the X-E3 has been removed, and a small protrusion on the back that allows you to rest your thumb. Now everything is completely smooth. Not only is it lightweight, but it's also quite small. With the Fujinon 27 f2.8 VR that comes with the camera, you can carry it in your pocket. Fujifilm X-E4 has a hinged screen with 2 axes, designed for shooting from the waist. But why a foldable, non-articulated screen? Well, precisely because of the discretion of this type of screen. To use the Fujifilm X-S10 or X-T4 screen from a higher angle, you must disassemble it. You have to open the screen, which makes it unobtrusive. While the folding screen simply rotates slightly along the vertical axis, you can take photos at waist level, because you have to keep in mind that the X-E4 is a street camera with a street soul designed to steal moments from everyday life. Yes, it is pretty good looking, with great colors and contrast for displaying images with Fujifilm color profiles. It is an OLED type with a magnification of 0.62 times and 2.36 million dots. This Fujifilm X-E4 mounts the latest X-Trans sensor of 26 megapixels and BSI technology. The video features are interesting for the range of cameras we're talking about, and it's capable of offering us a 4K resolution of up to 200 megabytes per second. Of course, with a maximum of 30 frames per second. Thumbs up, that's for sure. And here we are with the silver medal, which in our opinion quite rightly went to the Fujifilm X-S10, the runner-up best Fujifilm camera that can be found on the market in 2021. Fuji X-S10 allows you to compose and view photos and videos via a traditional eye-level camera viewfinder, the EVF, or a foldable LCD screen that rotates 180 degrees directly below, which means your nose presses the screen. However, this monitor can be rotated to face the subject for anyone who wants to take selfies or demo videos for YouTube and the like. On the side, the joystick is pretty small. The quality of workmanship is excellent, and the wheels have the right amount of stretching. While 26 megapixel photos are their main standout features, the Fuji X-S10 offers users the expected 4K video resolution with a standard recording speed of 30 frames per second. It slightly improves X-stitching by alternatively offering full HD video at up to 240 FPS for anyone who wants to record sports or action shots and play 10 times slower than usual to study every little detail. Another true benefit that helps prevent camera shake and resulting image blur when shooting on a handheld device without a flash is comprehensive body image stabilization. Continuous shooting is also a big plus, as the camera can achieve shooting speed, again for those action sequences, from 8 frames per second using a mechanical shutter or up to 30 frames per second if using an electronic shutter. Officially, Fuji notes that the camera, in some cases, finds focus as fast as the blink of an eye for 0.02 seconds. As usual with Fuji, the X-S10 is attractive to several markets, namely the mainstream over those who work without mirrors for the first time with relatively deep pockets who want more practical control than their smartphone will allow, in addition to existing photography enthusiasts who want a relatively simple option for their purse, camera, and everyday use. Also, the Fuji X-T4 retains the X-stitching sensor and processor, 2 key camera elements that are typically changed and upgraded in future generations. This is a quality product, and all we can do is recommend it. Finally, we have reached the gold medal and the title of overall best Fujifilm camera that can be found on the market in 2021, and the winner is the Fujifilm X-T4. This fella shares the foundation of its sister X-T3 and also the X Pro 3, and that is the 26 megapixel X-Trans 4 sensor with BSI technology, as well as the Image X processor. In the test compared to Fujifilm X-X1, the results say that the new Fujifilm X-T4 has improved the stabilization while in photo mode. There is a difference and the progress is noticeable, for which we should be grateful. But not only that, this new screen Fujifilm X-T4 allows us to rotate it completely. It remains hidden and protected from possible scratches, especially when kept in a backpack. In turn, we also find an improvement on the screen, which is an improvement in resolution compared to the X-T3, which has 1.04 million pixels, while the new X-T4 reaches 1.62 million pixels of resolution. It's a nice touch to see the focus in both photo and video mode. The new Fujifilm X-T4 comes with a significant improvement in autofocus, especially when working in low-light conditions such as deep shadows in nature. Furthermore, the brand has officially increased its lifespan to 300,000 shots, putting yourself in the middle of professional cameras of other brands in this way. You won't believe it, but yes, Fujifilm has decided to change the battery in this new X-T4. The new model arrives with almost twice the capacity. This new battery, NPV235, has 2,350 milliamperes, Official data show 500 photos with one charge, and about 380 with an X-T3 battery. It's lab data, but in real life you get a lot more photos. Overall, this fella offers top-level features, high durability, as well as great looks, all at the best possible price-quality ratio. You wanted the best, well, you got it. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.